Hi, Tree Town friends. Today I'm going to read to you a series. This book is called The Wide-Mouthed Frog. It's a pop-up book and it's by Kenneth Faulkner. And this book, The Big Wide-Mouthed Frog, is by Anna Lagrana. But we're going to start with this one because we'll see if we can compare the stories. The Wide-Mouthed Frog. I'm a wide-mouthed frog and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog, shooting out his long, sticky tongue. And look what's on his tongue. A big old fly. Ribbit. As he hopped along, he met a blue-feathered bird. I'm a wide-mouthed frog and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, bird? I eat wiggly worms and slugs, replied the bird, snapping his pointy beak. Look at his beak. So cool. Next, the wide-mouthed frog met a furry brown mouse. I'm a wide-mouthed frog and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, mouse? I eat crunchy seeds and juicy berries, replied the mouse, wiggling her whiskers. The wide-mouthed frog was still catching flies when he saw a big green alligator. I'm a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, alligator? I eat delicious wide-mouthed frogs, replied the alligator, showing his sharp white teeth. Look at those teeth. The wide-mouthed frog stopped catching flies and gulped. Then he puckered his lips and made his mouth as small as possible. Oh, you don't see many of them around, do you? He said. And he leaped into the pond with a big splash. Isn't that fun? And off he swam. The next book is The Big Wide-Mouthed Frog. Now let's see how different this story is. Once there was a big wide-mouthed frog with the biggest, widest mouth you'd ever did see. And one day that big wide-mouthed frog hopped off to see the world. The first creature he met had thumping feet. Hey, you big thumping feet! Who are you and what do you eat? Shouted the wide-mouthed frog. I'm a kangaroo, said Kangaroo, and I eat grass. Well, I'm a big wide-mouthed frog, shouted the wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies. The second creature he met had a big black nose. Listen, Mr. Big Nose, who are you and what do you eat? Shouted the wide-mouthed frog. I'm a koala, said Koala, and I eat leaves. Well, I'm a big wide-mouthed frog, shouted the wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies. Well, the third creature he met was a hanging upside down. Oh, look at Frog. Oh there, upside down creature. Who are you and what do you eat? Shouted the wide-mouthed frog. I'm a possum, said Possum, and I eat blossoms. Well, I'm a wide-mouthed frog, shouted the wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies. The fourth creature he met had 3 long toes. Look here, 3 long toes. Who are you and what do you eat? Shouted the wide-mouthed frog. I'm an emu, said the emu, and I eat grasshoppers. Well, I'm a big wide-mouthed frog, shouted the wide-mouthed frog, and I eat what? Flies, that's right. Then the wide-mouthed frog met a creature stretched out on the riverbank like a knobby brown log. Hey, knobby brown log, who are you and what do you eat? Shouted the wide-mouthed frog. Knobby brown log opened her mouth in a slow, wide, lazy smile. Good day to you, she said. I'm a crocodile and I eat wide-mouthed frogs. Who are you and what do you eat? Uh-oh, what do you think the frog's gonna do? Me? Whispered with a shaking voice, puckering his lips into the smallest, narrowest mouth he could ever see. I'm just a small, narrow-mouthed frog, and I'm off. The end. Have fun comparing the two stories.